hell's
All right,
wrong
we're
with
gonna kick back. We're gonna begin the top of turn 2 with Gavin.
Then my rolls don't feel as soul crushing.
We'll see. We'll see how that pans
it's
out.
early. Careful.
Because now we're at the
could all
top of
do a
turn
lot of-
2 with your Skitarii. What are you gonna do now?
So for turn 2, I think what I'm going to do is try to do my best
Yes.
to put some hurt on him because the mobility of his army kind of really bit me in the ass in that turn. I intentionally put most of my army, or at least most of the infantry, over towards the objective because I did want a kind of really fast, very punchy
Just get in it.
situation. Unfortunately, the lack of transports for Skitarii, the lack of movement overall, being a kind of foot sloggy army.
Makes me really hope you guys get a transport.
I do. They in the first Gathering Storm book, they keep talking about the Trauscan Fair, which is a Forge World model. I really hope we get something like that.
We'll have to
Because honestly, we really need, like now that we're not as fast moving with our robot legs anymore, I really just kind of think we need something. Because we're just guardsmen with cooler weapons. We still kind of get eaten by bolter fire.
This is very true, as was apparent with the last turn.
Yeah.
So yeah, now you have to. You're on the bit of the back foot here, losing a unit entirely and one reduced to
So
one.
what I'm going to try to do
very
here
angry appliance.
is I have some very fast-moving, hard-hitting ostriches with lances. So I'm gonna probably try to charge in with those ostriches. If I can get that Skitarii infiltrator princeps into battle, ideally after that dragoon has already successfully made a charge, so I can negate any
See if you do some
Overwatch
work.
and see if he can do some work. I may charge with those Skitarii Rangers just for shits and giggles.
Oh.
Because I have an arc maul in there. Why not?
Yes.
Does well against vehicles, I think. I'm going to have to double check those rules, but I might go into that Rhino.
Yeah.
But yeah, one thing I'm unhappy about, if I even had a single wound left on one of these infiltrators, my Dominus can now repair models that have taken wounds.
That's pretty
D3.
good.
So that's pretty. I think that's really exciting because it's not just vehicle keyword. It is pretty much anything.
Very
so,
cool.
As long as they have the same Forge World rule as he does.
Now, Jake, you had a pretty good first turn.
Felt good.
Felt good. Good stuff. So you're just going to maintain that nice, strong gun line and push your way through, or are you going to get all up in it now that you've annihilated a unit entirely?
Well, it really depends on where Gavin puts his models.
Okay.
For me, that's always kind of, when you have mobility as your advantage, use it. I feel like that's the only phase you really control in Warhammer besides target picking. And
That's a fair point.
You want to make sure that you're adapting. So I definitely am curious to see where the two big fellas end up, and that's going to determine a lot of what I do. But hopefully, overall, we'll pick our targets carefully and try to assassinate.
All right, very
whatever's
good.
left over.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and kick it off with the top of turn 1.
Turn 2.
Turn 2.
Yep.
Terrible at this.
Where's the ruler?
Really kind of wishing I had a
I
power
have-
fist in
oh,
this
there
tactical
we go.
squad, though.
Cool. Oh yeah.
Oh, dude. No. Okay. So
It's the security blanket.
Yeah.
When you don't have a power fist in your tactical squad,
Yeah.
you're like, oh god.
Yeah, in our simulation game, I ran with one and it did some work and it felt really good. And I was like, next game, I had 2
All
tactical
right.
squads, each sergeant with power
It's
fists.
just scary being Space Marines and not having power fists.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Well, I like that the 40K universe is a fantastic universe in which there are 2 solutions to big problems. Either shoot it with a big gun or punch it really, really hard.
And that's the beauty of Space Marines. They do both pretty
Yes. They have the means to do both.
good. Oh, look at that thing.
8-inch movement when it's on full wounds.
Oh, it is a
That's pretty exciting for me.
little crap.
Just gonna go on a little
See,
journey.
He's reasserting
other side of this
himself
table.
into the fray here.
Looks like
so he's going to need some attention.
It's like a window AC unit with legs.
All right, so we're gonna just move my full 10 and just be right here for what looks to be a just over 7-inch charge, which means a 7 will get me in
7 make
to
it in?
within an inch.
Because now that makes an 8, but you need 1
Yeah.
inch.
So I need to get these guys out of out of this building because you're too far away. I may just stay there. I'd like to play aggressive because I just like playing aggressive in general. But the other problem is that with a 10-inch movement putting me here, I'm 11 inches away. That's one hell of a charge to get into
Now,
close combat with the Dragoon.
Do the Dragoons have any like any equivalent of fleet or anything like that?
No.
Okay.
Nothing. We got a lot of our our special snowflake ability is taken away. I mean, granted, the Dragoon still has a lot of, like, the incense clouds are pretty awesome.
Yeah, no, it's pretty good. That adds a lot to its durability.
I can't complain about them, but this guy definitely needs to move because he
He's
is
exposed.
exposed
Oh, dear.
in a situation where he's just out in the open.
I never should have came out of hiding.
So what I think I'm just going to do is these guys, it's 6 inches just to get down. Going straight down. So they can't really do much. I think they're just going to stay there to try to hold the back line for when he inevitably tears me to pieces. But these guys are going to move 6 inches.
Just force the issue. Get up in there.
Force the issue. This
What?
room has heard a lot of that.
There's a lot of issue going on with the AdMech.
I've got my one unit that I didn't have glue for, so I taped him to his base. Oh, man,
Well,
janky.
no, it just looks like he's standing on like a rolled up carpet.
Janky stuff. So he can move 6 inches. So because these guys are 18-inch range and thus out of range for pretty much all of their shooting, I don't really care about their re-rolling ones for this turn. So I'm just going to move this guy 6 inches over here to get further out of line of sight, or like out of line of sight of these Space Marines and just generally away. But here we are. We're going to move 8 inches.
Getting all up in it.
And I want to make sure this charge happens, so I'm going to be the full 3 inches away to prevent us from being engaged. And
Not sure I get what's going on with that. So you don't want to get closer than 3 inches for some reason?
So,
am I mixing that up with Sigmar right now?
yeah, it's Sigmar.
Ha!
It's
Okay,
1
so I'm
inch.
going to move closer and be 1 inch away to be.
Yes. Yeah, you cannot be within an inch of a enemy unit unless you have engaged them in a charge.
Cool. I am just out of an
Or
inch.
you've consolidated into them.
Okay.
Or piled
He's
them
just
into
really pissed off that you killed all of his friends.
super mad.
So he's just like, please shoot me to death right now.
So the Overwatch rules, you only get one Overwatch a round? Or
No, you can have unlimited Overwatches as long as you're not engaged in combat.
I see.
So the second somebody gets a successful charge on that unit, they can no longer Overwatch.
Okay.
All right. Oh, right. I almost forgot to move this guy. So I'm just going to take the really risky move and go 10 inches.
Just bank on that
And then
your cloud to
hope
save you.
for a... I mean, honestly, it's a 10 inch because it's just under 11.
This is true.
So...
Because you can still charge characters, not necessarily shoot them.
Yeah. I mean, I still think he's the closest model as well for shooting for me. So...
Okay.
or for this guy specifically.
Yeah, because we're not measuring the shield,
Yeah.
obviously.
Because that's not even a thing anymore. So I'm gonna, actually, you know what? I think I'll just play this turn from over here because we're pretty close. That's the end of my movement phase. I'm gonna go into skipping over that psychic phase because I got nothing for it.
And then your?
Canonical of the Omnissiah. Let's see what we get for
Do you want to pick or roll?
that. I'm gonna. It's only turn 2, so there's not gonna be much shooting happening.
Is there a nice punchy one?
Oh, there is a nice punching one. There's actually several punchy ones.
Oh dear.
You know what would have been really, actually not kind of useless? The incantation of the Iron Soul allows me to re-roll failed or just morale tests for the whole army. But I mean, when you're at -1,
Didn't really matter.
no. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the invocation of Machine Might, and all of my units now have +1 strength. So we're gonna get punchy.
Whoa.
But let's go into the shooting phase proper now. If you'll pass the dice bag over to this side of the table, I'm just going to handle things from over here.
We've all kind of just gradually migrated in this quadrant
Yeah.
where the relic is.
So we're going to start with those guys a
Conveniently.
little on the other side. So let's start off with the neutron laser, and I'm going to fire the
big gun.
big gun neutron laser at the Rhino.
Okay.
And I'm going to fire the heavy stubbers at, let's see, there's really nothing else other than this guy I can hit. Technically, he's closer than the Rhino. No, not from this angle, only from this angle. So I guess I have to fire him at the Rhino because there's no other target
But you
that
can
I can
still hurt now than 8th.
That's true. It's gonna, I mean, with my rolling, no, but with a normal person's rolling, maybe.
We'll see.
All right, so D3. Just 1. pretty standard there.
Pretty standard.
So one hit, and this is these guys have a special rule. So despite being a heavy weapon, fired full, or the heavy rule does not apply to them.
Yes.
Because of the
Because they're
crab legs.
Crab legs.
Yeah.
They just
so
shuffle over.
these are 3-ups. Oh, that was a 2 for a second, and I was
That was
like,
good.
that's happening. All right, so it hit, and
give him
now
this
it
one.
is a strength 10 versus your toughness of 7. So this is a 3. And I rolled a 2, which is pretty Gavin-y. So we're gonna fire those 6 stubber shots now. And so here we are, 3s. And 4 hits, and we need 6s to... And I rolled some 5s, but no 6s, so nothing on that rhino. I'm not doing all that great.
That's disappointing. Yeah.
Hey, what's the toughness of the rhino's toughness? 7?
7.
Yes. Okay. Wait,
So-
no, that's strength 4. Correct.
Yeah.
The stubber. So
Oh,
you
that
had
would have been 5s,
3
you're right.
Yeah, so
I
you
had
did.
3 5s. Oh my God, things happen!
Yes.
Thank you, oh my God.
It's a good thing I'm here.
That is a very good thing you're here. All right, so you took 3 wounds on your rhino. You have 3 3-up armor saves. I like that you
Alright.
took a single wound. That makes me happy because something happened.
Down to.
If you want to pass me a wound dice, I'll put that over on top of the rhino.
And he's got how many wounds?
He is down to 9
Wow.
wounds.
I like that. I
believe
like that.
that's a D8.
Yeah, let's see where that. There's the 9.
Oh, okay. That's
He has a
D10.
D10.
Wait, are you sure that thing's got 9 or 10 wounds?
10
to
wounds
start?
base.
Yep.
See?
I'm like making you prove that I actually have 10 wounds. Show it to me. I don't believe you.
Prove to me that I'm actually better than I think.
All right, so
being a
now I'm
rhino?
gonna
Good
the
God.
faithful. Hold on, let me just get into this dice so that if it's just bad juju I'm putting in here, it's getting on his too.
I think you
I'm rolling with those ones.
Oh, I need to touch them now too. All right, taking 2 shots off with my Transuranic Arquebus at the Librarian again because I really don't like the mortal wounds that you can. These guys.
Oh,
have.
those bros.
Yeah,
okay,
they're sniping
so-
ability.
Gotcha.
Popping 2 shots off, 3-ups,
2 hits.
2 hits, strength 7 versus your toughness of 5, so 3s again. And both wounds.
Boom.
And that is minus 2 AP, so you have a 5-up save.
Yes.
And I didn't roll any 6s, so no mortal wounds.
And I don't have an invulnerable save on him, do I?
You know you do, but it's still a 5-up.
a
because
5-up on
because of the
vulnerable.
Jake.
Yeah.
Which-
no, he didn't advance, so he doesn't have a
Oh,
check.
it only happens
There's
when you
no
advance.
invuln. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I was just wondering if librarians, like, I don't know.
They've never had invulns,
Yeah, I
unfortunately.
don't remember them having them by
All right, so you get 1, and they are, let me check. I think it's either D3 or 2 wounds. I need to make sure because I don't remember. All right, it's D3, so hopefully I roll well. I don't, so you take a wound.
So he is down to 4. Mind just putting that next to him?
Yep.
It's on your thumb.
Yeah, you're right. I'm happy he took a wound. Not killing anything, but
But it's a start.
putting some hurt in places all over the place. Let's see. I'm going to fire my Serpenta into these Space Marines. It is 1 shot. It's a 3-up. Hits. It is a strength 5 or strength. Give me 1 second. Should memorize this, but I haven't used. I actually didn't expect it to hit ever because it's never ever done that. Here we are. Phosphorus Serpenta is strength 5, so this is a 3-up, and it has minus 1 AP. Not that it matters. So see what I mean? It got 1 step closer to hurting though.
But at least you know what it does.
There we go. There we go.
At least I know what it does.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Because this army didn't exist.
We're
I'm
learning.
like, every time I get shot at by something.
All
I'm
right,
like,
so
what does it do?
actually, I'm going to fire my Phosphorus Serpenta while we're on it at the Librarian because he's the closest to that model. So we're going to do 3-ups.
It didn't matter.
I really like rolling 2s today. Usually it's 1s, but 2s are my jam right now. Oof. Okay, so we're going to fire 5 pistol shots at the Space Marines in front of me.
Let's hope you roll.
3s. Look at those 2s.
That one.
And it is strength 3 versus your toughness of 4, so I need 5s.
There's one.
1, so go ahead and take 1. You have a
3-up armor save.
You didn't say I had 5 toughness though, right? And think that was the way it was? Because pretty sure that's not right.
Yay!
Yeah,
A
lost one.
Marine is dead. Fine. Oh, you get to pick. What would you
Yeah.
like?
You pick
That's
any,
fine.
which one?
This guy right up here?
That's fine, yeah.
He was staring right at him. He looked at him too much in
He's
the
got
eye.
too close.
You put one in the eye.
All right. So he hasn't really made up for the damage that was done on, but I took a model off the
not done.
table for once.
Let's see what this little guy
We're
can
going
do
to get to
next.
these Skitarii. Unfortunately, we got the Rhino up close as the closest model that we're going to be able to deal with. So we're going to take, there's 4 models with galvanic rifles, which means I get 8 shots because they're rapid fire 1. 4, 6, 7, 8. So 8 shots. 3s are what I need.
1 miss.
There we go.
Uh-oh.
Actually, I get to reroll that one because I'm within 6
yes.
inches of the Dominus tech. There we are, all hit. I'll move this out of the way. And they are strength 4, so I need 5s again. I like that. I like that a lot.
Feels good.
All right, here we go. So 5s.
Ooh.
That's some not Gavin rolling. I only missed with 2.
6 3-up armor saves.
4 up because they are AP -1
Okay. Any just damage 1?
and damage 1. So
6 4-up
you
armor
preferably use my dice because they've got Gavin Juju on them, so go for it. Or you can roll your
saves. Don't
dice.
trust the juju.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, wow.
5.
Yeah, 5.
Yeah, that puts you down to a nice 4 wounds left. All right, so I get, I need to, Phosphor Blast
Unexpectedly
Pistol is the first time
normal
I'm
shots.
using this in the new edition as well. So I'm just going to, Phosphor
does that do
Blast
to my
Pistol
Rhino?
is pistol 1.
So now that it's just for everybody's knowledge, now that it's down to 5 or less, you now have a movement of 6 inches,
Okay.
a ballistic skill of 4, and a damage modifier of D3 in your melee when you're punching.
Lord.
All right, so I'm going to be firing with the Alpha right here. He has a Phosphor Blast Pistol. It is 1 shot.
Yes.
It is strength 5 and AP -1. Let me just make sure I said that all right. Yes. Phosphor Blast Pistol. Yes, damage 1. And you lose any armor or cover save you get if you are getting shot at with it, but that's not anything right now.
Yep.
So 3s.
Hits.
Hits, and it is strength 5, so it's still
Still
going to be
5s.
5s.
Nope.
Man, it was a 5 for a second before it rolled to my favorite number, 2.
This is your second favorite.
Second favorite. Well,
number-
today 2
Your,
is
your
2
one,
is the
your
number.
number 1 favorite is 1.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to fire the, we're going to use the Tech Breeze Dominus now. We're going to fire both the pistol, he has a Phosphor Serpenta, and his not Eradication Beamer. I equipped him with just his standard, God, I can't remember the name of this weapon. Here it is, the Volkite Blaster, the Horse Heresy weapon.
Yeah, might as well hold on to this. What's the
Support.
range of the pistol?
The range of the pistol is 12 inches. Oh, I'm probably out
Do
of
you
it.
mind just checking it?
Yeah.
I don't. Are we counting the dozer blades for? I mean, I'm assuming.
Oh,
it's
sorry,
not
no.
counting for
The Phosphor
hitting.
Serpenta is 18-inch range pistol.
Oh, then you
It's
got it.
definitely good.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
We're good.
All right, but I have to. I'm gonna just roll these separate.
That's
so
a good call, man.
Might as well
I
pistol
want that
first.
rhino to live.
His ballistic skill is 2 up, so here's anything but 1 and re-rolling 1s. Hits, and it is strength 5, so but against 7, so here we are. Is that in the shot? I'm gonna boop 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 boop. It's a wound.
Yeah, look at that.
So that's -1 AP, so you get 1 4-up save. Damn it.
It's so good.
All right, so
Holding strong.
these are 2-ups with re-rolling 1s. This is the Volkite Blaster. I get to re-roll this one.
Man, those 2 ups, 3-roll 1's crazy.
All right, and
Really
now
common for a lot of Imperium, like, that aren't guard.
this is strength 6, so
Yeah.
still 5s. There we go, 2.
Any,
And your AP is nothing on that. Oh, but sorry, each wound roll of a 6 with this weapon, the target suffers a mortal wound into addition to any other damage.
Okay.
So you're automatically down to 3,
Okay. And do
but now you can take 2 more
armor saves.
armor saves,
On
and
top of that.
these are 3-ups rather than 4.
Oh, so it's not just that 6 is converted.
No, it's most abilities will say
addition.
it just does a flat or it says in addition.
Okay.
Failed.
Woo.
We failed 1. All right, we're down to
Getting
2.
hurting
I
Count-
feel like all of a
countdown.
sudden that I can, this close combat thing that I was talking about earlier, might be able to do something. I mean, it's a rhino,
Yes.
So, I mean,
By the way, viewers, in our videos, we like to count down for our wounds. I know a lot of people like
that's
to
true.
count up. So try not to get, if that confused you, yeah, we count down to failure as opposed to you counting up to being
Yeah.
overwhelmed by all the wounds you take.
yeah, I like the idea of you slowly bleeding out more and more.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the way. To do
Or, and other people interpret it as piling on the wounds.
Yeah, I get that, but
get
you don't hold them.
Yes. They fall out of you.
They fall out of you, is what I'm trying to say. Or leak out of you in the case of Skitarii, in various fluids. All right, so I believe shot. These guys can't do shit. Everyone else has done what they can. I'm actually kind of happy with this.
Yeah, that was
I've never
pretty good.
10 wound rhino. Let's see if I can take it out in close combat. So we're going to go into the charge sub phase right now, and I'm going to declare my charges. I'm going to attempt to charge with this guy into your librarian. I'm going to attempt to charge with with my rangers into your rhino, my other dragoon into your tac squad, and then my Sicarian into your tac squad.
Now,
as
where
well.
would we like to resolve first?
And we're going to resolve, let's see. I think I'd like to try the librarian first, because that is a pretty sizable Hail Mary,
Okay.
10-inch charge. So go ahead and
What am I
take
doing?
your...
Overwatch. So now you have a chance to stop his advance
So I'm
by...
within 12 inches, right?
So I am 10 inches away, so you are within 12 inches.
So yeah, so 4 shots. No 6s, so therefore it misses. Because you only hit on 6s because
right.
it's charging at you. It's a tense, panicky
Gotcha.
moment.
yeah.
Oh,
All right,
geez.
so
Hard to
now
aim your
I'm
bike.
going to
Yeah,
attempt
hard to aim your
uh,
bike at something that's running at you. Because then you're going towards it.
You're not really driving, you're just kind of chilling.
So here we
guess
are.
it's me.
I need a 10 because it's just under 11 inches to get in.
Oh!
Oh, sweet.
He's in it.
Baby Jesus, I'm rolling now.
You okay, Jake? You just made a
All
face
right.
there.
So
I was thinking, do I have a bolt pistol?
No, you do, but you can't shoot the bolt pistol with the rest of your guns.
Oh, okay.
it's either your pistol or whatever your
Or
other
the
weapon.
rest of your guns.
Yeah, or the rest of your guns.
Oh, really?
Kind of
Okay,
not good
It's
if
a
you have
funny
a lot
rule,
of
but,
weapons.
like-
It makes sense because they want it specifically to be a close combat thing.
Yeah,
I like it, honestly. So in combat, we'll just head down this way. So these guys, while you go ahead and take your 4 shots.
Storm Bolter.
It is a just under 6, so 5-inch
them dice
charge
away.
for that 1 inch.
1 hit.
One hit.
hit, alright.
So
then wounding
against
on
Skitarii, this is going to hurt. 3s.
Oh, and a wound.
Wound. And now I have a single save that I have to make, and I have a 4-up save.
Good day.
Okay,
There we go. I survive. Okay. Well, so what did I say? 5? I need a 5-inch charge.
5
So
inches.
here we go.
You made it with a
very
9.
much in. So here we go.
It's getting very, very snug.
Very unlikely for. Your vehicle can swipe back though, which if I don't kill it,
Hitting on a 6
hitting on a 6.
with a strength of, I believe you have.
A
the-
not sure
bulldozer.
how-
Strength of bulldozer.
So you have
what am I at? 1 to 2 wounds?
You
the
even read
it is
that.
Salting
D3
the table.
damage, or D3 attacks.
Are you sure?
Yeah, 'cause I believe that got cut off.
Okay.
Oh, so attacks, it is at full, you have 3 attacks.
Okay,
Because
but it's
3
not-
attacks, 1 attack, D3.
And you're not-
Or sorry,
you're-
3 attacks, D3 attacks, 1 attack.
Okay,
And
one
let me.
attack.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
you're
look-
you're at 2, so you're probably only at 1 attack.
Yeah, I'm at 1 attack.
Yeah. I checked, it's really bad
Yeah.
on the scan.
Yeah,
picture.
that scan's really bad. I couldn't see the damage either.
All right, so now I'm going to actually not going to charge with him next because I'd rather try to charge with him. I have a, it's 8 inches. 8-inch charge.
You okay there, buddy? Our camera crew is just like, get out of the. Oh, jeez. He's just like,
Get out.
doing gymnastics over there.
All right, so I've got an 8-inch charge here. Go ahead and fire everything at me.
Okay, so
Dragoon.
where do you want to start with first? You got the
All right,
plasma cannon for
so-
D3.
All right, let's get that out of the way.
3 shots. and you-
Excellent.
Good God.
And now you are hitting on.
Now you moved in the previous phase, so these are 4s.
Okay, so that is considered. Okay, so you're hitting on 6s actually. Doesn't matter,
6s?
gentlemen. It's
So how
snap
many
shooting.
plasma shots do I have? I've got a plasma gun.
You've got a plasma
3
gun for
plasma
2 shots,
cannon shots.
and so that's 6 plasma shots.
6.
Yeah, because I'm 8 inches away, which means I'm within pistol range.
Now, did you want to overcharge these?
No.
Okay,
Yeah, you're not within the Sammy range.
good call.
Yeah.
Because this is free. Like
see, so I've
Hellblaster's
got
near a
6
lieutenant
shots.
or a captain.
Yeah.
Just overcharge the crap out of it.
Oh, it's a good thing you didn't overcharge.
Yeah.
You sure you don't want to change your mind?
Bolter shots.
All right, so now you're going to get 14 bolter shots.
No, he's lost one, remember?
Oh, sorry, you're going to be making 12 bolter shots because you lost to stand-up Marine.
All right, that's 10.
Down to
Wait, hold
That's
on.
12.
Yeah, 6. Yeah, it's 12. Sorry, my eyes are failing in the sea of green. Okay, there we go. That's pretty good.
1, 2, 3.
3. All right.
All right.
3, and my toughness is 6, so you are hitting on 5s.
5s.
No, wounding on 5.
Wounding on 5, sorry.
right, so one wound.
One wound, and I have a 4 up. Let's make that sure. Yep, 4 up. There we go. Wow, making saves all of a sudden. So now I have to roll an 8 or higher on 2 dice.
So here's an interesting point. No, go ahead
Okay.
and roll. The whole, like, since you're...
I was so scared, but that's an 8.
So here's an interesting point. The whole, like, the incense cloud. Obviously, because overwatching is you have to hit on, it can only hit on 6s.
Well within an inch.
But the incense cloud is -1. Does that influence that?
That's a good point.
So does that make that 7s, which is an impossibility, or is it just always 6s, unmodified?
That they may have to FAQ because I don't see, or I mean, I guess
We'll have to
I need to
double-check.
read through the main rule book because
Yes.
I've only read through the core and then dabbled in a little extra stuff. So,
Let us know in the comments what you
getting
think,
those
Sky.
2 really good assaults off is pretty good.
all right. So now
That's
we have
pretty
one
good.
more assault. You cannot make this. You can't make Overwatch
'Cause
because
they're
you're
not- you're
tied in
engaged,
combat
yeah.
now. So that was the plan. I have. Is double ones still an automatic failure?
No. You're
Good.
one.
So I'm in. Yay. Boop. Boop. All right. So we made all those. I'm really, really surprised by that. Was not expecting
Gavin
this to
charges
be,
with half his army.
I love that. I think these are my MVPs. Honestly.
They get just as watch.
Yeah. All right. So what do you
updating
guys
their
feel like? Do you
drivers.
want to move this way or do you want to move this way?
I believe that is going to be on your call because Chargers attack first.
Yeah, that's right. I get to attack with everything first. I'm super pumped about that because you know what? I got Canticles of the Machine, Invocation of Machine Might. So all of my Dragoons are strength 9.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what do you when you read up on the rules for
I'm gonna
charging?
attack with this one on your
all
librarian
the
first because
people
I want
who
to kill the
charge
shit out
get
of
to
your
attack
librarian.
first, and then on the controlling active player's turn, he then picks one unit, and
3
then
attacks.
you pick a unit, and then he picks a unit. But because he's charged with everything, all of his units are going to attack, and then you get to attack.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I mean, these seem like sort of
3
separate
attacks?
combats, but
But you well,
That's fine.
Yeah, it's all
weapon
you
skill
guys wanna do
is
it.
3 ups.
well, no, 8th
getting
edition
your way
is
potentially.
is alternating
alternating
during the fight
units.
phase.
Yeah.
Interesting.
3 ups. I rolled a 1 and 2 3s, so that's 2 hits. And I am strength 9. You are
Probably
toughness
toughness
5, so I hit on 3s rather than 2s, so that's not good enough for me. But actually, I didn't roll any 6s there because I rolled these. But if I
No,
had rolled any
there's one-
6s, I would have gotten 2 additional attacks
Yes.
with the taser goad. All right, here we are. 3 ups, and we wound with 1. And you have that does no AP,
No AP? So you have
so
your
you
3 up armor
have your
save
3 up armor save.
on your librarian. He makes it.
He makes it. Okay, so we're gonna move over to my Skitarii over here.
He's right next to him.
Yeah, so every Skitarii only has 1 attack. So I'm gonna check to see if the Alpha has an additional attack.
still
He
get
used to have an additional attack and an
charge
additional
bonus?
wound, but I know they took the wound off.
No charge bonuses. Unless there's unless specified in like a special rule. for
Alpha
you.
has 2.
Yeah.
I guess going first is now.
So I'm gonna have to use 2 different dice, or we'll just roll at different times. So these are the standard Skitarii attacking.
Yep.
And then we'll do the Alpha because he's got a special
Yeah, he's got
weapon.
the arc.
So here we are.
Wow.
These are, I believe, 4 ups. Yes, they are 4
I hope
ups.
this rhino doesn't blow up and kill my bikes.
Oh, we'll see. 2 hits.
And now they are strength 4 because they were strength 3 base, and now +1. So I'm hitting on 5s.
Or wounding on 5.
Wounding on 5s. You're right. So that is a single wound, no AP on that. So
3 up armor save.
3 up armor save.
Oh.
You have 1
Oh, dear.
wound left.
Come on, rhino. Live.
Oh, I like that. You got the little skull. Just
Live,
like
Rhino.
you're right on it.
You're on the
Oh,
precipice.
wait, no, there's that. That's not. I think that's 10. Yeah, here we are.
I just want to
There's
try to
one.
self-heal one time.
Just one time. Just
All
want to
right,
repair.
so here are my Alpha's attacks. He's hitting on. I'm gonna have to check this. Sorry. Excuse me. Yeah, 4s. I should have known that. I should have made note of that earlier. I'm sorry for that. But 4s, please roll well. No.
no, Nothing's happening.
Nothing with
Live.
that arc.
He lives
no.
for another
Live.
turn.
Yep. Okay, so we'll attack with. I'm really disappointed in that. I really wanted that to die. Super, super bad. But we're going to attack with the other Dragoon. 3 attacks. Here we are. 3s. But I generate 2 additional attacks from that 6. The 1 is out of here. I have 4 hits.
For the 6.
And then I am strength 9 versus your. So these are 2-ups.
Yep.
So those are 4. There is no AP on those. So,
So
take 4 3-up saves and roll really bad. Preferably.
Preferably.
All
Well,
right.
one's gone.
Just a bolter guy would be great. Anybody's fine.
There you go.
There we go.
All right, and now we're going to go to the Infiltrator. I believe he has 3 attack space, but I'm going to double check that. As again, first time. Oh, sorry, he's the Princept. He has 4. Hooray. So here we go. Infiltrator, swinging in, 3s. 1 miss. He did not get any 6s with his Taser Goad, which is unfortunate. But all right, so his weapon gives him +2 strength, and then he gets another +1 for Invocation of Machine Might.
Okay.
So he is actually at 6.
Okay.
Strength 6, so these are 3s. And I wound with 2. So no AP again, so take 2 3-up saves and fail both of them.
Oh,
Probably.
no, he passed both. How about that?
Good old Space Marines.
You're not following rules, the rules that I'm spitting out immediately at all. Come on, man.
It's not happening.
Why doesn't your random
All right, so now
work
you
out?
can start swinging back because I have done all of my charge attacks.
Okay. All right, so I guess
And it's all up to you to pick what order you want to do that in.
I'm going to use my Rhino for fun.
Okay.
What do I do again?
So
One
you
You have
attack?
1 attack
you have
because
D3.
D6 plus?
No, it's
Oh, no,
only
he's
one
down to
because
1
he's
now.
down to 1 wound.
Now he's just down to 1.
So 1 attack at
Hitting on
6
6s?
plus? Okay.
Look at that.
That's easier.
How about that? That vehicle didn't do so great.
Yeah, I think everything has fallen off. It's mostly just not. Doesn't even have treads. It's just got wheel wells that it's clunking along.
All right, I guess we'll do the Librarian
With the
versus,
force axe.
this dude.
So he's got a force axe, and this is scary. I was hoping to have done a little better in close combat, but
So
I
hitting
forgot
with
about
these
not gaining a
3 attacks.
And
attack on the charge.
Strength 5. But you're going to,
5. Good. Wait.
because the power axe.
Power X is plus
Or
1.
force axe, yeah.
Okay. So I get 4 attacks, you said?
3 attacks.
Oh, 3 attacks. Okay. 3 attacks. Here we go.
3s.
Hitting on 3s.
Yay!
How is he within?
He's within, so you get to reroll that 1 with Sammy.
Because it's all.
Or is that
all-
shooting, or is it all 1s?
Sammy, it is. Hit rolls of 1.
Okay, cool.
No shooting, just all.
Oh.
That's good. Happy about that.
All right, so 1.
One's gone through.
Strength 5.
Strength 5 versus my toughness of 6, so you still
5
need
plus.
5s.
Oh, he gets it. Minus.
Minus 2, right?
Minus
That's an
2
axe.
AP. Yes.
And so my armor is
D3
6.
damage.
I have a 6-up armor save, and then you get D3 damage. Oh God, please roll a 6, please. Oh,
No, it's the
that's
opposite.
not
All right,
what I
D3
can
coming in.
roll a 1.
Oh,
That
take
D3, that
the
D3
full
has
3.
really been
All right,
my.
so if you can
my
give me a
friend.
wound dice, I am on down to half. But luckily, Dragoons, despite being vehicles, are they do not fall apart.
So you're a 6
because it's
wound,
generally over
bro?
anything over 10 or more wounds
Yeah.
that starts to do that.
So you have 6 base wounds?
Yeah,
That's
6
right.
base wounds with the ostriches.
That's a good start, though.
Yeah, halfway
The-
there.
the polo players on ostriches.
All right. So we did the Rhino, we did the Librarian. I
So
guess
you
we've
have
got
this
the
squad
tactical
left.
squad.
How do you want to allocate your
Oh, man.
attacks?
So
'Cause-
what are the armor saves I'm looking at?
4-ups all around.
And
So now-
toughnesses are.
Toughnesses are 6 and 3.
now, we're in the pile-in moment for these guys.
That's true.
Oh, we are.
Pardon me. Excuse me. No,
know
I'm
that.
going all the way around you. Oh, geez. It's got a little friendly there.
The travel.
Yeah.
Travel shots,
Travel shots. So, we have to do a pile-in,
which is 3 inches.
3-inch pile-in, and it's going to have to be to the closest. So obviously this guy comes in.
Just one question before we
Go ahead,
move
please.
stuff is my one guy with the pistol. Does he get to do anything here? With the
No.
fire
Only in
pistol?
the shooting.
Only in the
phase.
shoot.
Oh, my
Only
shooting
in
phase.
your shooting
Okay,
phase.
okay. Got it.
So
So now we just pile in. I mean,
yeah. So obviously this whole chunk right here is
just
closer.
needs to kind of go up against his
Yeah,
base
go
as close as I can.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah. Thanks for.
I'm just helping out because you're way over
I'm
there.
too far away. and I
Actually,
don't
this guy
wanna-
should have moved a little closer so you could have got the this guy.
The sergeant, yeah.
So he is within an inch now,
And then everybody just kind of like, he can just come in this way. And
which
then,
gets him in. And
So
I
it
don't
makes-
think. Yeah, and then there. Now everyone gets to attack.
now we get to see
Hooray!
allocation. Granted, however, he can, these guys, if they're within an inch, I believe it's within an inch of the unit or within an inch of somebody else, he can swing this way if he wishes.
Yeah, he can swing either way.
He's toughness 3 with a 4 up. And I hit on my 3+ normally, right?
Yes, you're a Space
All right, I'm
Marine. You
gonna
get
put
3s up.
4 attacks on the little guy.
Okay. So go ahead. 4 attacks. And just as a heads up, your chainsword allows you to have an additional attack on your sergeant for having a chainsword.
Okay. So yeah, my 4 bolter guys, or whoever those guys are.
Yeah.
Wow.
So 1 hit.
Terrible.
Yep.
Pretty happy about that.
No.
Oh.
All right. Now
He's very happy.
He's very happy.
he should be happy.
I mean, those bolt pistols are not going to feel good.
There's more work to do with that alpha.
Yeah.
all right, and then
Princep. The others are alphas.
Excuse me.
He's a Princep.
So how many attacks does my sergeant get? Is it 2?
So
He's base
your
2.
sergeant's going to get base 2, and he has a 3rd attack with his chainsword. So 3 attacks with him,
And then-
and then 2 more attacks from both of these Marines together.
Okay. And then I think I should have one more.
No, he has one more guy. He put-
Marine.
he
Oh,
put-
right. You're right. So, okay, so you have 3.
Yeah, he
So
put 4 and
that's
4.
6 attacks.
is 6
Yeah.
attacks.
And
all
3s. Much better. So you got 4 hits,
4 hits, and I need what, a 5?
and then you need a 5 to wound. 5 plus 2 wound.
Oh.
And nothing. Yay! All right, so that is into our my battle shock phase. Let's see. You lost 2 Marines over here.
Okay.
So you are at 7, go down to 5.
No,
so
it's leadership 8.
it's leadership 8 with the
Because
sergeant?
the sergeant, yeah.
Oh, you're right. Okay, so,
So roll a d6, and we'll add that to the number of models lost, which is a 5.
So you're
it
good.
It did not go over his leadership of 8. So
I'm
here's
not happy about it. I do like that this rhino is trapped in close combat.
So yeah, around that,
now that we're at the top, the bottom of turn 2.
can I voluntarily fall back?
Yes.
Yes, during your movement phase.
During your movement phase, you fall back, which
You
is
do
just,
not get to shoot or charge during that phase.
Yes.
Even if I'm a space marine.
Even
Yeah,
if you're a space.
Even if you're a space. Sorry, the only
Sad
people
panda.
who are exception to that is those with the fly rule, and the only model in your unit in your army that has that is Samael.
Gotcha.
So Samuel's got some solid hit and run tactics
Yes.
he can do. Bikes lost hit and run though, or specifically Ravenwing bikes, and same thing with
That they did.
White Scar bikes, unless they get a special rule that allows them. I haven't checked up on White Scars and any special snowflake rules they get.
And can a vehicle fall back?
A vehicle can fall back if it chooses so, yes.
And then it would give up its ability to move or shoot.
Or charge, or shoot, or advance.
Can it pop smoke?
Because that is shooting. You give up all your shooting for that? I don't know. Actually, what do you think on that?
What's that?
Can I
Popping
pop smoke?
smoke after you have
Fallen back as
fallen
a
back.
rhino.
Do
Once
you
per
give
game.
up your ability to do
Once
that?
per game instead of shooting.
So,
So
if
I
you
would have
can't
to
shoot,
be eligible to
can
shoot.
you do that?
Instead of shooting. So therefore, when you fall back, it says you cannot shoot or charge.
So, can you give up the ability to shoot if you
you-
never had it? Is the question?
Yes, you cannot.
Okay.
So you cannot pop smoke if you fall back.
all right.
All right. Another question is for purposes of movement, I can't move through anything right now, more or less, right? Unless I somehow
Your bikes can go
drove
back
this
through that
friggin'
door
building
and go back through. You can actually go through that door and come out
Come out
this
to the
door.
side and just.
You
Well,
got,
here's-
you got 2 doors.
Yes, and if you fall back, those units are exposed to being shot. That's the other thing.
Oh, how's that work?
So if say your rhino falls back, and basically when you fall back, you move the base movement, which I believe for a rhino, since it's been modified, is 3 inches. That's more than enough because you have to get outside of 1 inch of any enemy models that were engaged with you.
Oh my God, he can only move 3 inches
Yeah.
at 1 wound?
Yes.
I love that it's on 1
And
wound right now.
what that'll do is it'll expose those Skitarii to being shot at by any other units that aren't engaged in combat.
Got it.
So you can fall back. You can have like this screening line of dudes that eat a charge, then fall back, and then your back line with all the guns can shoot.
Yeah,
the
you can
guys that charge
then
you.
take your Raven Wing and just eliminate that entire
Yeah.
5-man squad pretty swiftly.
So you have the option of just staying in combat or falling back and letting your other guys who aren't engaged do some work.
All right, so one more question before I make my moves. Character model.
Yes.
Can't be targeted.
Unless
Even
he's
in
the
these
closest.
guys are the
So those guys are
engaged.
definitely the closest models, but they're engaged, so you can't shoot at them. So I do believe you can shoot at my character.
I believe
But
so.
if you move out of combat with them, they will be
I believe
until
the-
you eliminate
Yeah,
them.
I believe the wording is that if there's a unit in between you and the character unit that you can shoot at, you must shoot at.
Yeah. So my Tech Priest Dominus is currently sitting pretty until you move out.
Yep.
And then, I mean, granted, you will completely obliterate that one squad. But, you know, I can dream.
Man can dream. So you have your options laid out before you.
All right. I think I know what I'm doing now.
I'm really disappointed I didn't kill that rhino. Really, really disappointed.
I'm
I
almost
didn't.
disappointed you didn't kill that rhino just because I would like it to be out of the way.
Actually, I don't need to be on this side of the table anymore, so I'm going to actually join you
So,
guys in...
What happens
Cool
again if I
side of the
fall
table.
the rhino back? He gets to do what to me? He gets to shoot at me?
No, no.
Oh.
If you fall back, you're
Uh-huh.
basically opening up that
That
Skitarii unit to
squad
be shot
to get a
at.
shot at. Okay. Right. All right. I think I'm going to fall back with the rhino.
Okay, so you can move a total of 3 inches.
So I'm going to just sort of back up. Can I aim where I'm going now, or do I
Yes,
just go
of
straight
course.
back
As
until I
long
hit
as,
my-
as long as you are
Alright, yeah, about
outside
this.
of an inch of another enemy of the enemy model.
I think I'm going to try to switch spots because
You can probably pull that hatch up.
everything's
See,
over there. Thanks. Sorry, man.
Get someone out, just beep, beep,
Yeah.
beep.
Yep. So we're going to go back.
oh, you can go ahead and lift that hatch.
While
up.
he's doing that, Jared, how do you feel about the? I think, while not completely redeeming how bad my first turn was,
It's a little more
I
than-
feel like I kind of clogged them up a
Sorry.
little. Granted, these 5 Skitarii are going to be shot off the table
Yes.
in just a moment.
I don't know if
But
that's quite
I'm hoping
a 3-inch move.
that I get
Yeah,
lucky
it's a little
enough.
He must have been there.
Sorry, he's-
so
Yeah,
I'm more like here.
Yeah. There you go.
Yay! So we got a lot of line of sight being blocked by that rhino. Pretty excited about that.
But you can just reposition.
He can reposition, but luckily that building does make it a little difficult to reposition as
All
well.
right. So what were you saying? What?
So I'm kind of happy about this past turn,
Yeah.
especially compared to my first turn.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to slowly be. My models are going to be. There's going to be a lot more in the dead pile
Yes. For him or for you?
for me.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
Oh, we'll see.
I just want to kill more than 2 Space Marines. Honestly, that rhino needs to die. It
Yeah.
desperately needs to die.
No, he survives, man.
There's a lot that could be done this turn.
Bit of a
with
lighting change there,
fly,
people, but don't mind it.
Can I move over enemy units?
No, you cannot.
Okay. Can I move over friendly units?
I do not believe so. I have the rules.
Unless you have the fly special rule.
Yes, unless you, no, you cannot. Yes, that's exactly it. Unless you have the fly special rule, you cannot move through
Oh, but I
friendly.
meant for my guy with fly.
Oh yeah, totally.
Oh yeah, he can
Oh,
jump
man.
forward. He can
Sam,
go
I
forward
can-
and
oh,
actually
dude.
one-on-one my Tech Priest
Yeah,
Dominus if you feel like
that's
it.
dude. That's good thinking.
That was sort of the plan, but I didn't want to.
Just saying. It's
I
slamming
mean,
Sammy.
he can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
That's the thing about talking tactics as you play. He can't really do anything about it right now
Yeah.
until it's his turn, and he might be dead already.
That's true. It's very possible.
Can you assault a different target than you charge or shot at?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh man.
Yeah, we talked about that previously. It was
8th edition's a whole new
as long as you're
world.
within 12 inches of an enemy unit, you can charge it.
Okay.
And then you have to declare your targets. 7th and 6th and all that jazz used to be you can only charge what you shoot at, but they've since
This is
cleaned
gonna
that up.
be over in like an hour.
What are you thinking, Jake?
I am trying to find a spot where I can do the most damage with Sammy and still keep him within 6 inches of a lot of my squads.
You had to hand off that buff.
And
You may have to release your hold of that 6 inches if you want to go super aggressive. With him specifically.
Yeah, I feel real clogged right now, and I want to reverse the flank again on Gavin and switch my army around, so he's looking at me.
You
at
do
me from
have
a
that
completely different direction.
mobility available to you.
The other question, or the other thing I'm also kind of pondering is just staying back again and falling back with these guys, and then finishing these guys off with my bikes, which I feel like they drop pretty fast against my bikes.
This is true. You do have a multi-melta in there in that half range.
I'm not sure if I'm ready to sacrifice my tactical squad, but I feel like that would probably be the right answer. But the question is, could I move in sensible ways to do this? I think we can do this. So if I fall back, I can only move 3 inches with these guys?
No, 6 inches.
They'll have full
Okay.
6-inch movement because they're,
The
yeah.
only reason the Rhino could only move 3 was because it took so much damage.
Oh, right.
You
Okay.
only move your base movement.
Oh, okay, okay. Now I get it. Then,
Also consider that in the assault phase, you're still going. You get to pick a unit to go first.
oh, really? So I get to pick a unit to go first?
Yeah, you pick one
and-
unit that goes first, or if you charged with anything, they get to go
automatically
first, and then again you get to pick a unit to go first after.
So you have a minimum, with a charge, you have a minimum of 2 people going first. Really disappointed in my chicken.
I like
walkers.
this. He's really thinking. He's trying to figure this out.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, he's got himself in a very mobile army that has been kind of pigeonholed
Yeah.
currently. He can choose to stay where he's at, sacrifice a lot of shooting thanks to that Rhino, but unload entirely into that squad, pretty much guaranteeing them to be dead.
Yes.
And then anything that isn't used on them can be used on my general. Granted, there's no Slay the Warlord, but he does have a good amount of buffs. He can heal things. I'm going to be moving him towards that Dragoon in my next turn if he's still alive, because I can get, I believe, D3 wounds back on him.
Yes.
Doesn't say it's not locked in combat, so I can just heal them up and potentially.
Now here's my interpretation. Why not both? Expose and then shoot and charge.
I think he should. Was it 10-inch or 14-inch on bikes?
Yeah, 14-inch
14, right?
mobility.
With 14 inches, I would choose to go through those doors of those buildings, come out the other side, and put some hurt on both my Warlord and that 5 squad, because you can position yourself to have open line of sight to both.
Just all into.
Granted, he will risk himself being within 18 inches of my Vanguard squad that sat back there.
Yes.
But that's going to be a risk that he's going to either have to decide to take or stay safe where he's at now and sacrifice.
Okay, so you're thinking that he should do an offensive option.
I always play super offensive. I played with Gabe too many times, which is the cornate way of playing.
The corny way.
Cornate, thank you.
Okay. Cornflakes.
Cornflakes, yeah.
Oh man, so that's a tough one. I mean, it's really not that complex, but with Space Marines, you have very few models. He has very few models left, but
You did some killing, did some solid killing.
they're
Really
still-
disappointed in the assaults that were happening. I wish I rolled more 6s,
Yes.
but honestly, I should not base any army off of rolling 6s because I can't roll them.
But
I
also
roll
just
1s
now,
really
sure.
well. If there was ever an army that rolls 1s and something good happens, kill it. I'd kill it. Games Workshop, get on it.
Something that benefits
The
off
thing
of
that
ones.
does.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, man.
Hits on
aggressive,
6s, but any rolls
ultra
ones and more
aggressive,
wound.
or
Yeah.
safe.
I like
Itself
those.
and the unit.
Yeah,
the unit.
Suicide bombers.
Always a
Yeah,
good
there you go.
question.
Kaplow.
All right, I am going to play.
That should be squigs.
Yeah, they should. Bomb squigs. They eat everything, including themselves.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, I'm going to play aggressive for fun.
Okay.
Might as well do it. So I'm
Sammy's
going to go
gonna
ahead
get
and
This is
move-
open play. If you're not playing for fun, you're not playing right.
So Sammy's gonna fly.
How much does he move? He moves a
14
lot.
inches, right?
14 inches, but he can fly.
14 inches,
So,
which is a shame. I was hoping he was gonna have a 16-inch movement.
I'm
Yeah.
going to figure out where you can get.
like fly,
and
it's a
I'm
jet
gonna-
bike.
there.
And then I'm
Oh,
gonna
my
move
Tech
him-
Breeze Dominus is not happy.
He's donezo.
That's a good call. Moving the base first.
Yeah.
Just right.
Here we are.
Just put.
Is he even on the
Slamming
side?
sand.
No.
Okay, there we go.
That's good.
All
I think it's
right.
like wedged in his
He's wedged into his leg, but whatever.
It'll do.
He's low riding
Yeah, there you go. He's coming in low for the decapitation.
with the decapitation. Might be hard. He's got a lot of skulls around him.
Do the bikes like this? I don't know if the bikes like that move.
So the bikes have a 14-inch movement.
And you can move through both of those doors and come out around here. So you could be potentially within 6 inches if you choose to. Right now, I would say the biggest problem you have is your rhino that can't really get out of your. You have a huge amount of line of sight being blocked from some of your Space Marines on the bikes.
Yep.
And if you want to maximize the firepower that you're getting, you may want to move. Or you can pigeonhole yourself in there. I'm cool with that too.
Yes.
We are going to jump through this building and see where that really gets us. So if we did that, so that's going to be 4 inches for the first bit.
And then just do a
That's
straight
janky.
across.
Straight across, and then
So 4 inches, you said?
yeah,
Right
that
about here?
pretty much puts me there. Do I want to do that? Oh man, that doesn't get me a good spot.
Yeah.
You do have.
Now, also, here I'm going to give you a little bit of more tidbit of information. Whenever you destroy something in the assault phase, you get a consolidation movement, which is a 3-inch movement. So if you charge something and you kill it, you have a free 3-inch movement to go over where you please.
All right, Sammy's going to move 2 inches backwards.
Yeah, he's going to pull back a bit.
Yes. He's going to come back quite a bit.
A bit more. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Bikes are going to come up and just get real close to these dudes.
Ready to unload.
Yeah. Now, can I move here?
As long as you are
Anything-
not within an inch. So it's going to be a little
I
tight.
mean, it's also going to be an inch of your.
Oh, my own friend.
Yeah, your own friendlies as well, because they're in combat as well. So you
oh, no,
can't.
he's talking about the Rhino.
Well, he doesn't have an inch between the rhino and the
Oh,
librarian.
that's true.
So you can't actually reach. You can't get in, but squeeze in,
Okay.
because there's less than an inch between the librarian's combat. Because then you're in combat.
You know what we didn't catch? How close was Sammy
To
when
what?
when he charged to the librarian?
He was where this attack bike was, which is pretty far away. Right.
Okay,
That
so
wouldn't
yeah.
be it.
Actually,
it
so
within-
you could have done
A
it's
heroic intervention.
which I couldn't see from this perspective.
Oh, that thing.
yeah, which probably would have had him come in. Whoop, whoop.
That's true.
And kill everything.
I mean,
Granted, the pile-in probably would have been impossible.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Just because of.
So it comes out in the wash because you can't really pile.
Yeah, because just how we had it blocked. I mean, there was a straight line between building Skitarii and Rhino, so
He's going to
it
continue.
was a
to
pretty.
Just back
push
further a bit.
little
Okay.
Yeah.
It is making my teeth itch that it's not on its flying stand. No lie.
Endure. You didn't glue it.
And we are going to
I
get
know.
right up to an inch away from this guy
Didn't go
and
it.
see if
It just works best for him right now. There, he's helping you out.
it's frustrating. Oh my god. That's what you get, Gavin. Inaccurate player measurements.
I feel so much better now.
Yeah, this is such a bad. This is bad. All right.
It's really torn.
Can I?
I may not have killed much, but I did put him in a not the greatest position.
Yeah. Granted, the
I'll
one
take a
you-
couple more turns to-
his most the heaviest firepower units are not the ones that are tied up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, I couldn't really do that. I did want to eliminate mortal wounds from happening.
Yes.
Although, can you still cast in if you're tied in combat?
I have to reference these. really
Yeah,
quick.
please
That's
do,
pretty
because that's a really
tricky.
good.
It does not say.
So I assume you can then,
I assume you can.
unless there's somewhere in the combat.
Because there's no
phase that
such thing
says that
as-
you cannot do anything but attack. if
What's a
you're
witch
stuck.
fire?
There is no witch fire.
Exactly. So as Jake continues, I'll
Cool.
look into this.
Yeah, I've completely moved wrong. All right, whatever. We'll accept that for this game. So, shooting phase.
Yeah, so he can still manifest.
Oh, psychic phase. So you can still
Oh, wait, I can
manifest.
still
yeah,
do
you
stuff
can,
in
even
combat.
though
it
you're
doesn't.
tied in combat.
It doesn't say. Therefore, you can.
All right. Well, if anyone
All right, so I guess I'm gonna
says differently,
use,
please let us know. But for now, we're going to play it like this because that's what we've found in the rules.
Okay, so I guess my librarian then. So I have smite. What was my?
Smite, the thing that makes it so I get -1 weapon skill.
Mind worm and aversion.
Yeah, mind worm and aversion.
Mind worm.
Mind worm is essentially a second smite, except you only do 1 mortal wound.
Yeah, it doesn't. You can just do it.
Well,
All right. In that case, I'm gonna use smite.
It's gonna smite the crap out of
pretty unhappy.
I'm
I
gonna
made
do
that
that
assumption.
here.
I made a 7th edition assumption in the charge phase.
So you manifest that on a 5, so you're good. You is D3.
D3 to
mortal
the
wounds.
closest wound or unit, which is going to be the one that's in close combat with you.
2.
2 wounds, and he is down to 1.
Oh man, so close. Could have gotten him out and freed him up,
Wow, that would have been
which would have let you shoot and charge, I believe.
crazy.
Very happy that I'm still alive.
Let's see.
Here's your other. You have aversion and mind worm.
You could do mind worm, which I believe can do another mortal wound.
Aversion isn't going to get me much help this game or right now.
Does mind worm do another mortal wound?
Yes.
So you may be able to free up your.
Oh, you totally can. What's the casting value? You need a.
He made it.
Oh, he made it. It's like
6.
6.
It's a
Most
6.
like spells have always been
6.
like 6s.
All right. So then, oh, is he just hurt? Then?
I think it's
That was
just.
a
What does it
successful?
say?
That unit that suffers a mortal wound may be only chosen to attack. Oh, yeah. Attack in the fight phase after all other eligible units have made
he's
their
dead.
attacks. This effect lasts until the end of your turn.
Wait, the mind worm? He suffers a mortal wound.
Select an
and-
enemy unit with intelligence. Yeah, suffers a mortal wound and may only be chosen to attack.
So he's dead.
So he's dead.
Yeah, he's freed up to shoot and charge.
Excellent. Good job, librarian.
I
Way
am
to-
really unhappy about not realizing that
Be
it's
better
a-
than expected.
Psychic phase is over.
So this psychic phase thing
really
is pretty
dislike that
darn
psychic
powerful.
phase.
I feel like.
So it works both ways. You know, like if you have a psyker yourself, if you're within 24 inches, you can deny it, which means you roll a 2d6 and try to beat that value.
Okay.
And I don't have the ability in my army to do that with anything without allying in something else from the Imperium.
Greyfax looks pretty good.
So I guess that means that the Vindicator is going to open up
Oh yes.
and shoot a gigantic blast frighteningly close to my.
Luckily, it can't scatter.
Yeah.
so now it is D3.
It is D. No, it's 5 or more. I have
it's
a
a
full
5 or
5-man
more?
squad. So that means that
really
squad
5
of
or
5,
more?
you get a D6 shots.
It is indeed 5 or more.
Yep. So
So
D6.
I'm rolling d6, right?
I'm not happy about this either. Yay! It's only a 2,
Sweet. Thanks.
and it hits with 1.
One hit.
No, 2. Oh,
Is it-
hits with 1. Yeah,
Yeah,
he
hits with
didn't
one.
move.
And now,
sorry.
now you can anything but 1.
Woo! All right, Vindicator.
Man.
I got a storm bolter. I'm going to shoot it at the same target.
Okay, so you need 2 more dice.
Is that 12 inches? Just one.
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
So 4 shots. 3s,
Are
2
we
hits.
rolling the 1? Oh no, Sammy's
No,
out of
Sammy's out of the way.
it. Sammy's out of it. Yeah, you're being aggressive. 1 wound.
All right.
Wound. And that is 4 up.
He's
Okay.
good.
All right.
Finally making these 4 up saves.
This guy can't shoot.
Librarian can.
Librarian can shoot. He's going to wait till the or the bike squad shoots. I think the bike squad is going to put all of their shots into these guys. I'm assuming they can all trace a line of sight.
Yeah.
So let's see. I've got a bunch of bolter shots and
I believe
A bunch
that
of
is,
plasma gun
you've got
shots.
7 dudes in there because I haven't managed to kill any of your bikers. So you have 4 shots each. Unfortunately, a lot of shots.
4 shots each. That's a lot of dice.
28, I
Dice
believe.
bag.
So that's one group of 7. That's one group of 4.
Yeah, measure everybody as long as everybody's in.
So before. This is gonna suck.
Yep.
Bikes got so good. I'm glad they went up in price.
Yeah.
2.
In match play.
I got just 2 randoms here. You can give me 2 more.
Here we go.
Cue that out. 6. So we need
One need
4
one more set of 4.
One more for the attack bike.
For real?
Yeah. Attack
right.
bike has
Okay, so also another set of 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Should have 7,
There's
including
7.
the attack bike.
I think that was 7.
Yeah, that was 7.
It's a lot of dice. Here it comes.
Hooray! Please just fail miserably. So I'll
Now measure that 6 inches from Samuel.
I think.
Just measure it.
Yeah, measure it to see.
Oh man.
Yeah, he gets it.
I am
Oh,
so
man.
unhappy about this. All right, so here's some 1s I'll pick
Oh my
out.
god, that is such a good power.
Oh, you should have saw.
Here's some 2s.
So you should have saw last game because Reboot Guilliman. Again,
roll
I am
those.
stating heads up that he's really strong.
In point games, they've said specifically that any game below 2,000 points is going to be.
Yeah.
He's going to stomp. Just like Magnus, all the Primarchs are going to be better balanced for larger
Yeah,
point
but
games.
Guilliman lets you roll hits and wounds.
Rude.
It's
Not
gross.
as just ones, but
amazing.
all hits and all.
Really?
Yeah.
He also adds 3 command points to your match play games, which is also gross.
All right, so here's
I
a bunch
wanted
of
to feel
bolter
that.
shots.
Okay.
We're rolling a wound on a 3, right?
Yes.
So
Ouchies.
you want to just go ahead and pick them all up?
So much ouchies.
No, not the dice, your models.
Oh, well, I don't want to do that. I'm going to roll like a champion. I'm going to roll like no one's ever rolled before, okay?
You gotta get 5 ones.
I got this. 4 ups. Oh, God.
Count those ones.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's some applause for you, Jared.
All right, so wiped out.
Every time.
They're dead.
Dead.
Damn it. All right, here we go.
There we go. All right.
Guys, you couldn't kill the rhino in close combat, and this is what happens.
Oh, I'm
Sammy still hasn't shot anything.
and that multi-melta is wasted. So
Yep.
And all my plasma gun shots, so
that too.
cool. But
But hey, man,
that's fair.
got him out of here. Now, what's Sammy doing?
So Sammy is thinking he needs to shoot this tech priest.
There you go. He's got a big old hefty plasma
So
cannon.
plasma cannon, and you're within close or rapid fire range, so you're gonna have 8 bolter shots as well, which is gross.
So what's their toughness here?
He is toughness 6, I believe, but I'm gonna double check.
There's 4 more, buddy.
Tech priest toughness. Oh no, he's only toughness 4. They dropped his toughness down.
Okay, so do I want to supercharge? If I supercharge, it doesn't do me anything else, does it? How many wounds does he-
Supercharged, it becomes strength 8, -3, damage 2. So
And
you're
he
wounding
has
on 2s.
5 wounds.
You're wounding on
like
2.
your librarian.
But you have a crap ton. So I'd say go for it.
I'm
in
gonna
my
go for
opinion.
it. It's just
So
gonna be
okay,
more
so
fun.
D3 shots.
Yeah, because he has a 2-up armor, so that's something you need to remember.
1. That's worth a shot.
He gets to reroll.
So let's go ahead and resolve that one.
This is supercharged.
Hitting on 2s. He's good.
Hits.
all
And
Wounds on
now,
2s.
and it wounds on 2s.
right.
Strength 8.
Oh, there you go.
He didn't roll a 1. I'm really unhappy about that.
So -3 to your save again.
-3 to my save, so I have a 5-up save. Yeah, buddy.
All right, now you got 8 bolter shots.
Yeah, that's the thing I'm actually.
That'll be the one that would get you.
But it worked out anyway, but shouldn't he have been -1?
Oh,
for two
you
ballistic skill?
are absolutely right.
Just you.
I
I wasted
mean,
one of your
nothing
invulnerable
happened,
saves. I'm
so
sorry,
we're good.
Gavin. Yeah.
No worries, no worries.
I'm just trying.
Forgive me.
I thought
the
something
heavy
was,
thing is still throwing me off
Yeah,
right now.
it's kind of throwing me
Yeah, I
off
mean,
too,
like
a little
still,
bit.
first game. This is about learning.
Rerolling these
like the new
ones.
guys, like getting all the.
Yeah, I know. Right?
Those are all
I know.
hits.
We're
But
learning
it is,
that
I mean,
stuff.
we all are essentially new in this
8
edition.
hits.
I'm still thinking 7.
I haven't had a time to actually sit down with a physical book, and until I get that,
Yeah, we've never gotten a physical book like.
we have shitty.
Use 4 toughness?
phone.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of wounds. 6 wounds.
Barf.
You
What
know,
is that? 6 wounds.
2
Yep.
ones.
6 2-up saves. 1-1.
Ah,
you
dang.
dick.
There's diminishing returns on my success rate.
All right, I am down to 4 wounds. But you know what? If you don't kill me, I regain D3 wounds automatically at the beginning of my next turn. I get Call's ability. That's rude.
Oh,
I can also heal myself beyond that for another D3.
What weapons do you have again? How
Well,
good
weapons,
in
I
close
have a
combat are
Volkite blaster and a Phosphor Serpenta. A 3-shot strength 6 AP nothing thing that does mortal wounds on a 6, and a pistol that is strength 5 AP -1 damage.
How freaking awesome am I?
Sammy's pretty good.
Where are you?
Top
Sammy?
left.
He is real tasty because his sword gives him +2 or 3 strength. Can't remember. I think he's at strength 7. Or
What's the sword called?
The Raven Sword.
Ooh.
It's made out of a meteorite that fell to the rock, and they built.
Are you sure it fell onto them, or did they just
sword-
kind of crash into
It
it?
just crashed into it. But it got through their force field, so that made them feel really special. But they used it to make
Oh, yes,
Belial's
this weapon
sword,
has
Samael's sword.
Strength 2x if you charge.
Oh, double
that's
the strength
right.
if you charge.
Double.
And it's AP
strength
minus 3.
So it's wounding on 2s.
And it's strength +1, I am assuming, normally.
Yeah. So if you charge, you're going to wounding him on 2s.
And I'll have a 5-up armor/invuln save because I have a 5-up invuln.
Okay, I guess I'm going to charge you.
Okay. So he gets to do his Overwatch.
Is there anything else? No, there's no other shooting going on. Okay,
Oh,
cool.
wait a minute. I do get to shoot you with these guys, right?
Oh, pistols.
Yeah,
Yes.
go ahead and do. Yeah, that's. I'm glad.
So
I mentioned
are we
something.
playing with that all of my Marines have a
All of
pistol?
your Marines have pistols. Your sergeant has a plasma pistol, so fire him separately.
Who do you want to shoot
Yeah,
at? Within a unit within 1 inch. You can only shoot at a unit within 1 inch, so the sergeant's gonna have to shoot. The sergeant and a couple of those guys are gonna have to shoot at the
The
dragoon.
big guy. I'm fine with that. I guess
Was that?
my plasma cannon guy does
Oh,
not have a pistol. Is
He has
that
a
right?
pistol.
Oh, he does?
Yes,
Oh,
because it just says may take.
good job. Way to have a pistol guy.
It's on the hip.
On Primaris
Alright.
models, it looks a lot more obvious.
Yeah, I like how like authentic they've made those.
I mean,
models.
those are true scale.
I guess
You
I'm
can
gonna
call 'em
use
all they
this
want,
as my
but-
plasma pistol shot.
Okay.
I will shoot it normal, not overcharged.
You sure? I really want you to roll a 1.
Actually, measure from Sammy to one of those tack guys in the unit. 6 inches?
It's pretty close. I don't know. I don't think so.
No.
Just shy.
Just shy.
Just shy.
Anyway, I'm still gonna just do. So let's see. I'm gonna do the red's the plasma pistol.
This
with
is all
these
into the dragoon.
2 guys into that.
All right.
Fellow.
Okay, so all hits.
All hits. And now it is 5s on everything except for the plasma pistol, which is 3s.
Okay.
So 2 wounds, and your
One is
plasma
minus
is
three.
at -3, so that's 6.
What's the armor
No,
save?
sorry, I get nothing. I take a wound from that. We got the wound dice. And
And a 4-up save.
I take a 4-up save.
Oh, so 2 wounds.
2 wounds. All right, so
That's a
I'm
good
down
start.
to 4. Will you place that with the 4 up? There.
And then you have the other pistols into the
So yeah, pistols into the.
Come on, buddy, you got this.
all hits.
All hits. That doesn't matter. It's all right. 3-ups. You're gonna roll
Point-blank
lots of
pistol
1s and
shots. These
2s.
are extra
2?
easy.
All right, 2. Okay, I got this. I got this.
You got this?
I got this somehow. I don't
sure?
know how. All right, I have 2 wounds. If I fail both of
2 and
these,
a
he's
3.
dead. So here we are. 4 up.
Oh, 1 and 3. That's close. So that kills him.
He is in fact dead.
All right.
Get out of here.
Uh,
You walk-in tool shed.
do we consolidate?
No, that happens.
Oh, that was the shooting phase,
that's,
right?
Yeah, this
okay.
is shooting phase still.
We haven't even done close combat.
So now we're
Great.
gonna do the charging.
So I'm gonna charge phase.
Charge,
here.
and I'm going to fire Overwatch. I'm going to fire my Serpenta here and my Volklight Charger with these 3 shots, and I need 6s. All right, nothing.
All right. So I roll 2d6, right?
Yes.
I feel like I should get a 3d6. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh, it doesn't matter.
Good
All right,
God,
so
he is in.
Into the combat.
Pick him up from the base so you don't have to rebase him.
Yes.
Should be like
It's directly into the model.
Must I go direct? Okay.
Can't no funsies where you get to swoop around or anything like that.
as long as you end within within an inch.
I gotta get my nose right up.
Yeah, right up
Right
in
up
the
in there.
business.
Well, that's why he's
That's how you know
aimed
it's-
or his
it's
body's
super-
curved like this so
Yeah.
that he can.
He
Just
just puts
nudge
the
you.
sword right on the tip of the vehicle. And
Yeah.
just-
Lances.
All right, so we do
you
the
wanna-
chargers first.
Do you want to do any other charges?
Yes. Well, wait a minute. Can I attempt to charge these guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Then,
Wait, no. If it's a direct line, you're going through the Rhino. So is that even possible?
Is it a direct?
Isn't it? I thought it was a direct line.
from the closest model to the closest model?
Yeah.
Is that how it's still done?
You just have to end. The first model has to end within.
I didn't know you were able to swoop around. Check. Craters.
Nope. It says the first model must finish within 1 inch of the enemy, the target units. No models in the charging unit cannot move within 1 inch of the enemy. But the problem is that rhino's in the way, so
All
you
right.
can't snake.
You know what?
with
I don't
it.
even want to charge with those guys anyway.
Yeah.
That's fine. I didn't want to do that anyway.
Yeah. So no straight line business. You can go wherever.
All right, cool. So let's just. I charged here, so
Cameras left and
then.
right. Come on.
So now how it goes is all chargers attack first, which is in this case Samael.
Okay.
Um,
So let's see. We go.
so how many attacks does he have on his profile?
Looks like he's got 5.
5 attacks.
Christ. Should have brought a knight.
All right, 5 attacks.
Welcome back to 40K.
No
Here's an Imperial
bonuses
Knight.
for charging or anything like that.
Nope, no bonus.
Hits on a 2+.
Yep. Weapon skill 2+.
All right.
And
Roll these ones.
yes, he does.
For just gonna kill you every
And then it's strength 8 versus toughness 4.
2
Plus
plus
2
there.
plus. Oh my god.
And
Brutal. 4.
4 wounds.
4 wounds at AP -3.
Yes.
So here we are.
Oh, and they're down, damaged 2.
yeah,
Good god.
Just for fun.
you gotta pass
I gotta pass.
3 of them
Yeah, I gotta pass. No, just. Yeah, 3 of them. You're
because
right.
you wound 4 wounds.
All right, so 5 ups. Goo. This is. All right, buddy. You can do this somehow. I didn't roll that at the same
you can
time.
I don't
that's
count.
fine.
I don't count drop die.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
that's
So here we go. No, I was so
Didn't matter.
close.
Didn't matter.
I believed in myself, but not hard enough.
So free.
So that's 4 wounds.
that is 4 wounds, which is all he had left.
So you
and
cut him down?
He is dead.
So let's go ahead and take him
All
off
right,
the table.
so I get to consolidate for 3 inches.
yes, 3 inch consolidate in any direction.
Right over. Oh wait, I
My
want
dead
Well, we'll be able
pile
to be on
is
top.
looking closer and closer to be my full army. Actually, I don't think you've passed me my infiltrator, have you?
No, he did. No, he
I
put it
just
over
put
there.
him over there somewhere.
Oh, okay, cool.
So
Yeah, it's getting close to be my full army now. very, very close.
this is gonna get hurty though for you, but all right, just back up.
Space Marines are pretty good in 8th edition. Also, my rolling doesn't help at all.
This table,
This is true.
by the way, is impossible to slide things on. Just for the record.
Yeah, it is.
It also helps to actually have your models
Glued to the base.
glued to
Yes.
their bases, but
It's a start.
All right, so consolidate or pile in with these guys.
Yes, now
Up to
you're
3 inches?
electing that. Yes, 3 inches, and they all should be
Oh
able
wait,
to swing
do I
in.
pile in now?
No, yeah, you pile in.
Because
start of your combat phase and then at the end of the combat phase.
okay, so up to 3
Or
inches.
at your initiative step.
Yeah,
And
because
since
now
you're,
because
or not initiative
because
step,
you're
sorry.
the active player, you get to choose the first unit that didn't charge to go first.
I will choose these guys.
Are you sure you don't want to charge my guy? Or pick my guy? I don't think you can even do that.
Now, do I have to actually be in base-to-base contact to swing?
No, it's
Anyone?
long as you're within.
An inch.
It's an inch of a model that is engaged.
Okay, so that guy would
Sure
still.
that's 8th edition? I think you have an inch range on your models. And you have a 2-inch range if you're fighting between a barricade.
Let's see. To target an enemy unit, attacking model must be either within 1 inch of that unit or within 1 inch of another model that is of its own unit that is within 1 inch. of
Okay,
the
cool.
unit.
All right, so that is similar.
Easy peasy.
Test me.
I'm just making sure, man.
I'm getting better at this.
Let's
know how
see. The
Sigmar
chain
is?
sword's
Yeah.
been in combat for the second phase now, right? So he gets an additional.
No, it's
No,
just still flat.
it's still.
still first
yeah.
round.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chain swords are
The
great.
chainsaws don't continue to stack, is what we're trying to
I
say.
wish, but
He thought they did.
Oh, I thought that.
I really wanted. Yes, I see another guy.
I
who
think
took
it's
it
because I
down.
watched your video.
Ah,
All right, so I've got then 3 attacks on him.
Yeah, 3
3
attacks.
attacks
Two,
and then,
three,
oh
four,
my god,
five,
everyone
six,
else.
7, 8 attacks.
Buddy, you can make it. Please just survive. That's all I need from you.
It's a shame you can no longer use crack grenades.
Yeah, not a shame. Pretty excited about
Oh
it,
wow.
actually.
All right. Well, that wasn't a great round.
Pretty happy about that. 3 hits. You need 5s.
Got 2
2
fives.
wounds though.
2
there we
wounds.
go. We'll take that on 8.
All right.
Four strikes.
4 up saves. I
Takes
make
one.
1, so
Go.
I am down to. I
Three?
should have been. How
should have
many
been at 4.
It should have been at 4, and now I'm down to 3. And now it is my active, or I guess my active combat phase. So I have 3 attacks. These are 3 ups. Hit with all. I am still strength 9 because the canticle is still in effect until my next turn. So that means I am 9 total. I wound on 2s.
Whoa.
Oh, damn! Those are not. Those are
wounds,
2
right?
wounds, not
Okay.
2 hits.
Yep.
So I didn't
So you got 3
my-
wounds though, right?
Yep.
3 wounds, and there's no armor modification to that, so you're just taking 3 ups.
Power armor saves.
He's just failed. No.
No, he's good.
Power armor is really good when you don't have any AP.
Yep. Well, that looks just about it. I don't believe there's any other attacks to be done.
Yeah, that's it for turn 2.
So that is
and,
now-
this is going to start. Turn's going to go faster now.
Yep. It looks like things are ramping up a bit. Dark Angels have gotten a little more aggressive. Get over here, buddy. And we're just now going to kick things off, coming into turn 3 with Gavin on the back foot.
Well, since the start, really, but
You
now
saw-
I'm significantly.
Actually, I like the whole roller coaster business of like you're on the back foot and then you put him in a pickle and now he's putting you in a bad situation.
I put him more in a situation, a movement kind of pickle, as a stalling tactic. But we'll see. We'll
Okay.
see. I think I might be able to put some wounds on Sammy.
All right, well, we'll see how things go when we kick off to turn 3. We'll see you then, guys.